point now they've taken on the last couple weeks?
Well, you look at stats. I mean, they've gotten after the quarterback. Sacks are up, turnovers are up. Not giving up a big play. I just think they're playing with a lot of confidence, and that's what you have to do, especially this time of year.
In that secondary, you talked about the secondary yesterday, Malcolm Butler in particular. Where does he rank among the top corners in this league going up against Kevin O'Connor?
Well, I mean, if you start putting rankings on things and you're going to slight certain people and elevate others, I think that he's a very, very good corner that I'm not feel where he is. And I think that's as good of a compliment as I can pay someone, is that I want to keep my eye on him.
What makes him so good?
Well, he does a lot of good things. He covers down the field. He's very quick and underneath stuff. He obviously studies, and I don't want to say he guesses, but he's able to jump routes and understand what's going on. And then his ball skills. When the ball's in the air, he doesn't panic. He can make a play on it and intercept it, not just bat it away.
Does Antonio almost want to go up against a guy that will jump up because then he can try to counter it?
He might be coming in here. You probably ask him. I don't know. I mean, I assume he wants to go against the best.
It seemed like that Patriots defense really improved down the stretch to become maybe one of their best units they've had in years. When you watch film, do they look noticeably different than when they played you a few weeks ago or months ago?
Well, I didn't play in that game, but I do think that they're a very good defense. I think that they're someone that we're putting a lot of work in. That's why I'm trying to get out of here so I can go get some more work done. But they're they're a very good defense, and they do a lot of different things. It's not like they're going to try and these exotic looks at you. They're going to line up and just beat you.
And how much of the role has Coach Tom played in between being healthy and giving you guys a day off, or maybe error on the side of caution of bringing you guys back too soon?
Yeah, I think that's helped. I know the league mandates how many padded days you're allowed to have and all the new rules that there are. But I think he does a good job of knowing the guys, knowing the veteran guys, listening to some of the guys when they say, hey, this would be a good day, give us a day or whatever it may be. So, he's a player type coach that will listen to the guys as long as we're being honest with him.
Ben, if Ladarius Green is able to go, what would that mean for your offense?
Well, he's another weapon, another guy that can stretch the field, work the middle of the field, and hopefully create mismatch problems with linebackers.
As a player, how important is Ramon Foster in the leadership team? Specifically, how good is he at dealing with some of the sort of off-the-field crises that show up from time to time, making sure they don't become a bigger distraction?
Yeah, being here as long as I have, I had a guy, Charlie Batch, that kind of started that role around here as a player guy, development, understand everything that goes on in the league, from contracts to agents to injuries. And I think Ramon has really kind of taken over that role since Charlie's left. And he's a guy that people feel really confident going to and talking to, asking questions, which I think that's important, especially for young guys in this league. It's just ask questions. Ask your player rep, ask older guys about anything, second career, about schooling, about the drug policies, whatever it may be. And I think Ramon's done a great job of taking on that task and being what we call a leader off the field as well.
How was the recent road success for you guys to prep for a moment like this?
Well, you've got to be able to understand that when you go on the road, you got a lot of elements to face. Hostile environment, the crowd, the weather, you just never know. And so we cherish that opportunity to go on the road, especially in the awesome environments like Gillette Stadium, with passionate fans that are going to be excited. And it's just something that you're going to have to deal with if you don't get the 1 or 2 seed.